Hi everyone, welcome, welcome. Today is an unboxing of color cubes. Woo! I got, guys, these are heavy. I got them all. 1, 2, 3, 4. The new ones. Merry Christmas to me. So these are one of my Merry Christmas to me presents. I'm very excited. So I got these because Sarah changed up. These are by Sarah Renae Clark. If you don't know, there you go. Sarah Renae Clark, color cubes. If you Google anything related to her or color cubes, her website pops right up. I will put links to these down below. I'm sure you've seen the videos if you're looking for this kind of thing, or if you know about color cube or you follow Sarah at all. She's pretty great. We don't know each other at all. I just like her so much. So these are my color cubes. Color cubes, the originals, the OGs. I got the OGs. So mine came slightly damaged from shipping. The interior, I'm very crafty, so I didn't care. But the interior little thing down there, it was just a little folded cardboard insert, and it got smudged a little bit in both boxes. So I just put foam underneath the little cardboards to lift them up a bit. And in doing that, I didn't think clearly, and I misaligned my boxes so they don't close flush anymore. And I've used these quite a lot. The boxes are damaged a little bit. I need to do some repair work. This one has been moved a couple times. The corners are ripped on the lid, but the cards are perfectly fine. The interior of the box itself is perfectly fine. It's hard cardboard. It's really quite nice. I just need to do a little bit of, I make books, so I can do a little bit of repair work, and no one will even know. Well, for the most part. So I have the OGs, and I love them. They're wonderful. They're wonderful for inspiration, for getting you out of your comfort zone with colors and color palettes and all the things. And then I found out that Sarah revamped her designs, and I just found out, she revamped her designs and took out some of the ones that are, I'm looking at the wrong spot, took out some of the ones that are in the first boxes and replaced them with others. And then she did a little different system in the new boxes. So I was super excited to get them. So now I have OGs that I'm going to have to figure out what to do with. Pay them forward, gift them to somebody, because I won't sell them. That's not okay. But I will gift them and pay them forward to somebody that will use them, because I have the new sets. And there's now 4. So 4, and they come like this in another box, which is great. And there's not a lot of tape, thank the Lord. And you just lift the lid, pop off the little foam piece, put that over there. And these are individually wrapped in plastic, and they're heavy. So there's what the box looks like opened. Ooh. And I look at that. They come like this. Ta-da! They're so nice. They're so nice. I'm so excited. And this is the interior of your box. So if you want to keep this for if you're moving, if you move a lot, which I tend to move quite a bit. I'm actually moving again in a couple of weeks. And there's another piece of this foam on the bottom, so they're very well protected in their little box. I may keep the boxes for a while. I'm moving, so I'm gonna pull them all out, and I'm gonna set them, the boxes aside. We'll scoot these over here. They look so nice. I'm so excited. And I love the black box. Look at that. Who doesn't love a black box? And we lift it up like so. Ta-da! Da-da-da-da! And we pull out the foam. There's the edge. There we go. And then there they are. Look at the black. I'm loving the black background. Whoopsie daisy. And that's nice that you get to differentiate between the old model and the new model. So I personally prefer the black background, but it'll be nice to be able to tell your color cube boxes apart pretty quickly. First half, second half, that kind of thing. So we have kind of blues, purples on this one, and oranges and whatnot on this one. And then this box is the exact same as the other one. You have your insert, which pulls out, and another piece of foam on the bottom. Delightful. So well packaged. And these, I love these boxes that fold down like that. I reuse them all the time. I'm gonna toss these on the floor. They're pretty sturdy. I don't think it'll hurt them. It's only a 3-foot drop. It'll be fine. So let's stack them up a little bit. I'm gonna put this down just a bit. You're gonna see more of my body. I'm sorry about that. There we go. Look how pretty. Look how pretty. All right, let's get the plastic off them. And I'm dangerous with sharp objects. I don't think I'm gonna use that. I think I'm gonna use my scissors that live up here and be gentle. Let's slice it on the paper. I don't want to ruin my boxes. I'm usually pretty rough with this kind of stuff. Take all the plastic off. Oh, so nice. I'm so excited. And we have a sleeve around each one, which is very tight. Where's the... I won't save the sleeves. I'm just know I'm not going to do that. So I want to find the seam. Here it is. I'm just going to... we're not going to adjust anything, are we? Just cut it a little and rip it a bit. All right. So the interior of your sleeve, if you want to be gentle with it, has information about color cubes, which you can get on her website, which I will link down below. Her website is very comprehensive about this kind of stuff, color theory, the color cube boxes. You can also get these color cube boxes digital if you don't like the physical product. She does offer them digitally. And if you take these off, let me see. Oh, these open different. These open different. The boxes. Oh, that's nice. All right, so you can more easily get to your cards. I like that. So your lid is pretty tall, and on the inside of each one of your color cubes tells you what volume it is. So you can put the sticker on the outside, because she does have stickers for each box that are clear, they're unobtrusive, and you can put it on the corner of your box depending on how you're going to display them, so you can tell outwardly what they are. And then if you don't want to put the sticker on, it just tells you on the inside, which is great. And then look at the wiggle room. That's great. I like that. Let's look at the interior of our box, because that interests me. So we've got foam inserts. Oh, those are nice. They're squishy, like the interior of your shoe squishy, but firmer. Foam. That's nice. For the interior of your, that's so much nicer. So the OG box, let's pop this here, opens like so, which is fine. And you can get to your cards. There's a little wiggle room, but not as much as this. This is a lot of wiggle room, you guys. I'm gonna pop these back in here. Kabam! And there's wiggle room. They're the same size. So there's wiggle room like this in here. It's the same, but there's more room up here so you can actually see a little bit more of what you're looking at. You don't have to look down so hard. So that's cool. And then I showed you the interior of this. It was just a cardboard insert with no protection on any of the sides. Pretty deep down in the box. Try not to slam these guys around. So that's cool. I like that. I like it a lot. And then we've got a little pouch. Does this open all the way up? It can. Yes, it opens all the way up like this. And you get a welcome to your color cubes, what to use these for, matching your supplies, color names, hex codes, tint shades, share your creation. So there's information on both sides of the cards, which is great. And then these are our, I thought this was such a great, I mean, just a fabulous addition to the box. It is difficult to go through the box and know what you're looking for and what you want. And this makes it much easier. So they're indexed. She indexed with little index cards. And then on the back is it's the same picture, but the number. And then at the top is the number, or you can go by the name of the grouping. So you can do it, you can index your stuff either direction, whatever pleases you most. I most likely will go with the name, because for me that makes sense, and then the color coding over time will be fantabulous. So gotta take the time to put those all in, and section by section, you know. So, and that'll fill up your box a little bit. There's still plenty of wiggle room. I like it, and the cards are glorious. The cards are beautiful. And from what I understand, she improved the hex codes, and on the back of each card are, if you don't know anything about color cubes, there's a gradient on this side, and there's your mass tone on this side, and then the front is a reference photo with your base colors here, which match here. And then you don't have to use this reference photo. You can just use the color palette as a jumping off point, as a restricted palette. These are so nice. They're so beautiful, and they're so well done. And I know that Denise Love, she puts a little stamp, she cuts out a little stamp on the corner, which I thought was genius. Of the ones she's done before, I wouldn't want to cut out up here. I'd probably cut out like the bottom corner of a color, as long as it didn't obliterate my color, because I personally wouldn't want to mar up my thing. You could also square off a corner. Maybe you use them repeatedly throughout the year, and you want to be able to not repeat a card you're using. So I think that's super fun. I pulled these like out of the middle, didn't I? I did. But they're right here. It's right here. It's totally fine. I love these things. They're so great. The design of the box is amazing. Listen to that. This is a hard cardboard. It is very nice. If you're gentle with your stuff, and I'm not, this will last a lifetime. You don't have to worry about it because it sits on a shelf, right? It's totally fine. But this is more me. It feels like really hard cardboard, or it might be wood. I'll have to look on the website. There's an always reserved thing right there. That's fine. I like that the boxes are more solid and they close beautifully. I don't match up my colors though, because that'll make me insane. There we go. Look how pretty. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and unbox the rest of these. I love the black boxes so much. They're right up my alley, guys. Oopsie. And this is a Merry Christmas to Me present. I get myself a couple of Merry Christmas to Me presents. Things I don't buy throughout the year. And I didn't think about this one. This was a, oh, I gotta have it situation. I don't gotta have it. You don't gotta have it, you guys. You can totally do without. There are plenty of, I'm trying to pull that off without ruining it. There are plenty of color palettes, free online, Pinterest, that kind of thing, that you can utilize for your creative process. I enjoy this whole experience. I enjoy this. The interior of the lid is different. I love it. I'm loving this so much. The attention to detail with her products is amazing. Woo! So if this were completely stuck together still, so you have this, your color cube, information, all around. Woo! On the outside, it tells you what collections are in here. the card sizes, which is fun, I guess. I'm not going to save these bands because I won't reference them. I know me, I won't reference them. Find your perfect color palette in 3 easy steps. Pick the card you like, match your supplies to the colors, and start creating with confidence. Dun da da! Which is true. And then on the inside, let me just pop this open. We have finding your new color palette is easy and instructions on how to do that. And then if you want to keep like part of one of your cards so you know what's in each color cube box, you could keep like this section. I might do that. I might keep one of these just for, you know, giggles. And there's a welcome card. That was in the first box I opened. So yeah, and each box comes with your index cards, and they're all the same design, the same glorious. I love the box design. I'm digging it. I am digging it. Let me get my colors matched up here. What did I do? This way. I had it right the first time. That's okay. Look at that. It's so nice. All the way around. It doesn't matter what way you put it. It's like a Rubik's Cube on steroids. How crazy would this Rubik's Cube be? Oh my gosh. I love those things, by the way. So, oops, I'm going to lose my sticker. That there. Put that back there. I don't see my sticker for this one. It's probably in here. Is it inside the thing? Was it inside the other one and I didn't think so. Let us just get rid of the box. Oh, it's right here. So this is box 3. I'm opening them all out of order. Each box has a welcome to the cube and it's themed to match your box. Dreamy. Dreamy. So this one matches the interior of our box. Love it. Love it. And all of the same information. So do you need? No. And it has all of Sarah's handles right there. Focus. So you can easily find her, and still I'm going to link them below. And you have all of your little index cards and your little number. I'm in love with Color Cube. And the box wasn't damaged that these came in at all. These in the US, for me, I'm up in Washington. They shipped from California. I believe they all ship from California in the US. And something that I've noted in watching other people's videos, just because I can't help myself about these things, is the spelling of color on the US is spelled the way us America people do it, and then everybody else has the correct spelling for their country because it ships from a different place, and she had them made specially that way, which is just a crazy attention to detail for the humans in the world. That it's just, thank you, Sarah. Thank you. You're amazing. I enjoy you. So I'm not going to be terribly careful with these. She lies. Purple on the inside. Loving it. Loving it. Look at that. Glorious. Look at those colors. I'm going to scooch this one over so you can see the colors together. I'm unimportant at this point. There we go. Look how pretty. I'm just digging this so much. All right, so again, these pop all apart like that, gently into the night. And then we have our index cards. Index cards with the different tabbies on the top. So great. And then the number for your box. So great. And I'm not going to put the tabbies in right now. That's going to take some time. I can't wait to get back into using these on the regular. I'm so excited. Oops, I'm misaligning my box. I'm watching from this. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm going to put all the tabbies in on my own time because that's going to take a hot minute. And if you don't align your colors, it still looks cool. It's visually appealing. I like that. I think it's pretty. Oh, so pretty. My numbers fell down. That's still not right. Where's the pink? I had it right the first time? What's happening? I'm losing my mind. There we go. I'm all right. I got this. I got this. So that's these guys. I got this one last one. Ah! Because I like to watch people unbox things on their own. This has a little, it's got a little bit of a blemish on the top. Am I worried about it? Not even a little bit. These are glorious. That probably will come right off if I'm gentle, right? I will purposefully be gentle. There's a little bit of a sticky blemish on there, which is totally fine. No worries. Nobody panic. It's probably from me doing this, stacking this on top. So, note to self. See, I'm faced with a sharp object. Danger, Robinson, danger! I'm so happy. Over there. I'm trying to keep the garbage off to the side. And then pop our lid off. And this will, if you're patient, this will pop right off. I mean, it's tight, but I think that's a good thing to keep things nice and snug in shipping, right? So the numbers on the outside of this little sleevey thing this time. So be mindful of where your little numbers are. They could be outside of your sleeve or tucked inside of your sleeve. So this time it's outside. I think it's box 1 and 2 was outside and box 3 and 4 was inside. So again, this is super satisfying. Pop this open. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. And we've got hot pink on the inside of this one. Fuchsia. It's more of a fuchsia, I guess. I dig it. I dig it. And then all of our cards, all of our tabbies. This is so thoughtful. This design element is really thoughtful. The improvement on the box, the sturdiness of the box, where the box opens, super amazing. And then the tabs, you don't have to use these either. If you're not concerned or it's not an element that you enjoy in your process, then don't use them. But I think it's amazing. And look how pretty they are, just sitting all together. They're a family. Get my lid on right the first time. And they just look so nice. They look so nice. Together forever. They're gonna display really beautifully. I am going to designate a shelf for inspiration things like this. And I most likely will leave the boxes opened so that I can get to them pretty readily, something like that. So you can think about how you're displaying your boxes. You could put this up in a way that you could see, like stack something behind your boxes so that you could see which color cube it is, or you can put the number on there. You could do something like this. I'm going to do something probably like this on the shelf so that I can get to my cards very easily and very quickly, and I'm going to put them within eye level so that I can reach them nicely. And remember to get, I'm very out of sight, out of mind. So these kinds of things I need to be readily available to me and visible. And I think they'll look so pretty with all the little tabbies. And I change my mind regularly. I may end up closing the boxes for a little while just because visually I need it to calm down. I need more structure visually in my space. So yeah, that's these. That's these, you guys. I'm gonna scoot you up so you can see my whole face again. There we go. Can we do, oh, whoa, 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 sorry. Sorry. I'm not gonna mess with it, it's fine. It's fine a little crooked, right? So, here we go. Color cubes, color cubes, color cubes. I'm so happy. I can't wait to just calmly, on my own time, organize my tabbies and really take a gander at all my colors and all my stuff. And I'm just ecstatic. They're heavy. Look at. Ah. And I noticed this one's not aligned properly. The colors aren't aligned properly. And I care about that. That'll make me insane. But for people that it doesn't bother, you know, do you. Make it crazy. But these are great. I'm very excited to have these. The box, the design, the new design is well worth the money to me. I think this is well worth the money if you're going to use them. If you're not going to use them, you can buy just one. You can just get one, I believe, or you can get box 1 and 2, or you can get the digital version if you prefer the digital version, or you can get both. You can get the physical and digital versions, which for me is overkill. I prefer physical stuff. I like records and DVDs and CDs, and I like my physical books, actual books. I like my physical things. Okay, so that's our color cubes. Volumes 1, 2, 3, and 4. Ba, ba, ba. Sarah, I didn't know you were doing this because I have not been closely monitoring your activities. My life is a little busy right now, but thank you for doing this and bringing joy into my life and my day and my heart. This is amazing fun. Amazing fun for me. I was gonna say for the whole family. Could be for the whole family. You could do a family or friends art night with these. Have everybody pick a color card and have a canvas and paint set up. Have a paint and sip night. Pick a card and decide one thing that you're gonna paint all the same thing, but with different colors. That'd be fun. That'd be silly. That'd be a silly fun night. I'd enjoy that. Or you could each paint the card you pick. Everybody could pick a card and you can paint with whatever's on the card to the best of your ability and talk and visit and have fun doing all the color cube things that you could do. Now, mind you, I love my old color cubes. I'm not going to just arbitrarily get rid of these. I'm going to fix the lids to the ones that are broken. And then I'm going to figure out a way to pay these forward to somebody that would love them, because these are the same as these with a minor adjustment. There is a section, I think she took out the section of color cube cards, which I didn't know at the time. I didn't know till I watched Lindsay the Frugal Crafter's video on these, that there is a section in the group, the OG group, that is not free to use. It's a small section, a very small section. And Sarah's more than willing to let you know which cards those are if you reach out to her. She did that for Lindsay, so there's that, and those are not in these sets, or she got permission of those for everybody to just use them freely in these sets. Watch Lindsay's opening. She says it so much better than I do. That's Lindsay the Frugal Crafter. I love her too. She's quite amazing. I love her channel. She brings joy to my day as well. There are quite a few artists that bring joy to my day. But yeah, here's our color cubes. I'm gonna pay these forward. If anyone has an idea as to how I can pay these forward, they're heavy, so shipping them to someone, it's probably gonna have to be in the States at this point with the tariff stuff. I'm so sorry. But yeah, because I don't know anyone personally that would like these. Maybe I'll reach out to the library and the local art community here in Stanwood too. That's a thought. The Stanwood art community, the town I live in, is this town is very art heavy. There's a lot of creatives in the area, and I have not taken the time to pursue all of that. That is on the agenda though. So color cube, you guys. If you can afford it, it's worth it. I didn't think this was outside of, and I'm fussy about how I spend my art money. I want it to be something that is going to improve my art growth and my art experience, and I want it to be something that is I can learn from and use in my practice and find joy in. And for me, these kinds of things bring me huge joy and endless possibilities. When I get stuck, I pull a card. And I haven't over the last few months, because life. But life's about to balance out for me. Ta-da! Color cube! I'm so happy. All right, it's been a half an hour, and I'm probably boring you at this point, so I'm gonna go. Thank you for being here and witnessing my joy at opening these. And I will link them down below. I will put her website down below. I'm not affiliated. I just love these. I just love these, and I enjoy Sarah's channel so much. She's really a beautiful personality on the YouTubes. So yeah. All right. Bye. Bye, guys. Bye. Thanks for being here.